20s, a time when we were young and the world seemed even younger. But now it's all memories. We've tried to recall a few of them, and you'll have to excuse us if it didn't go exactly by the calendar. Memories have a strange way of not lining up by dates. And if we didn't mention such events as Lindbergh's flight or the stock market's crash, it isn't that we forgot, nor didn't think they were important. It's just that at the time, we were more absorbed by miracles that were closer to us. Because bright with hope, we believed in miracles, while strong with life, we lived in fullness. For you see, these were the days of the wonderful teens.
The wonderful teens.
I remember so well.
7 happy, frantic years.
Remember.
Those in between.
Oh, I remember so well.
What romantic years.
Remember.
When a girl starts choosing the one boy from all the rest, and a boy discovers a girl isn't just a pest. The wonderful teen, shiny rings in faded jeans, bursting at the seams, and looking back, truly I suppose that only a grown-up knows just what it means. The wonderful teen, and looking back, truly I suppose that only a grown-up knows just what it means. The wonderful teen.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful teen.
Do you remember Janine or Charmaine, or this young lady whose home was in 7th heaven?
I'm in heaven when I see you smile, smile for me, my Diane. And though everything's dark all the while, I can see Diane. You have lighted the road leading home. Pray for me when you can, but no matter wherever I roam, smile for me, my Diane.
the most luscious, the most lovely, the most beautiful girls in the whole wide world. Presenting the Texas Guinan Girls.
Started something, baby face. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a show, 'cause I just fell in love with your pretty baby face. Baby, 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 baby face. You've got the cutest little baby face. There's not another one to take your place. Baby face, my poor heart is jumping. You sure have started something, baby face. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a show, 'cause I just fell in love with your pretty baby. Pretty, pretty baby. Pretty, pretty baby face.
We populated a mad world that saw the beginning of cellophane and hip flasks, tourist cabins and crossword puzzles, drum majorettes and zippers. We marveled at the stamina of the nerveless heroes who sat on flagpoles for weeks and sometimes months on end. Back to normalcy? It was a wild, exciting, not quite real time to be young, and life moved not exactly forward, but rather in a spin like a record on a turntable. And in more ways than one, we were living in the day of phonograph fever.
I've got that phonograph fever. With a beat, I've got that phonograph fever. Hot or sweet, I want a spoon, swoon, croon, moon, to the crying slide trombone. I've got that phonograph fever in my soul.
In any city or town, you could find a gal like Susie. She usually was president of her class, or the gal most likely to become a movie star or a tennis champion. She was either an excellent singer or dancer, and she claimed practically all of us as her boyfriend at one time or another. If you knew Susie like I knew Susie, oh well.
I have got a sweetie known as Susie.
Yeah, yeah,
In the words of Shakespeare, she's a wow.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Though all of you may know her too, I'd like to shout right now.
Yeah, yeah.
If you knew Susie like I know Susie, oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
oh, what a girl. There's none so classy as this fair lassie. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
holy Moses, what a chassis. We went riding, she didn't walk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Back from Yonkers, I'm the one who had to walk. If you knew Susie like I know Susie, oh, 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 what a girl.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Out in public, how she can yawn. In a parlor, you would think the war was on. If you knew Susie like I know Susie, oh, oh, what a girl.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Susie. Everybody do the varsity drag. Here is the drag. See how it goes. Down on the heels, up on your toes. That's the way to do the varsity drag. Hotter than hot, newer than new, meaner than mean, and bluer than blue. Gets as much applause as waving a flag. You can pass many a class, whether you're dumb or wise.
If you all answer the call when your professor cries,
Everybody down on your heels, up on your toes. Stay after school, see how it goes. Everybody do the varsity drag. Everybody do the varsity drag, 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 drag. Hotter than hot, newer than new, meaner than mean, bluer than blue. You can pass many a class, whether you're dumb or wise.
if you all answer the call when your professor cries,
Everybody down on your heels, up on your toes. Stay after school, see how it goes. Everybody do the varsity. Everybody do the varsity. Everybody do the varsity drag.
lark in a bushy ash tree. What do your twinkling, winkling eyes see? Down below, breezes sigh. A mother, a baby, a soft lullaby.
Sweet little lark in a bushy ash tree. Don't let the rustling, bustling leaves be. Sing to them, sing as they whisper and sigh. The baby will sleep to your soft lullaby.
In a bushy ash tree, the breeze through the leaves and your sweet melody.
A rhapsody tender, now rock-a-bye. Hush, oh, so softly, your sweet lullaby.
Hush, oh, so softly, your sweet lullaby.
Gee, Mr. Brennan, the girl in the Midwest. Didn't you even write her a letter?
Oh, lots of them, for a while. I told her I'd turn cowpuncher. And she wrote 2 or 3 letters back. Young'uns and lovin'. When you're too young and you know it. Most painful thing can happen to you. I won't never forget our last letter. There was a pretty little old church square in that town there in the Midwest. And that's what our very last letter was about.
The bells all rang, the choir sang, their hymns all filled the air.
A pigtailed girl, a choir boy, down by the old church square.
So long ago, the tender glow, the honest childhood care.
I see you now as you were then, down by the old church square.
Someday so peaceful,
Across the lawn,
We were those kids, the time hurried on.
the bells still ring, the choir sings, but different kids are there.
I hope they find the love we lost down by the old church square.
Well, sir, a few more summers came and went. I found myself getting lean and gangly. Little dappling of peach fuzz showed up in my jaws. Found my wings getting awful strong. Downsight stronger than my head. The words of the old first mate off the Golden Star was getting dim in my ears. I just had to get out of the nest and try them wings. Besides, an uncle of mine had settled way out in the Midwest. And from his letters, you'd have thought he'd have settled about 20 feet from heaven itself. And you know, the word west, well, it done something to me.
Was there cowboys and Indians and all that, Grandpa?
Doggone it, there you go again. How you ought to listen when you're talking?
There were no cowboys and Indians in the Midwest, were there, Mr. Brennan?
Did you find her, Amos?
The first one. Prettiest little spring flower she was. It was an early summer evening in a little crooked lane. We was just sitting on a fence, holding hands. Chores was all done. There was a little brook running under a bridge. And you know, for the first time in my life, I reckon I've begun to hear, see, and feel things I never had before.
Take the light from a star that has just begun to twinkle. Spill it out across a pool with a frog to make it crinkle. Take the song of the crickets 'neath the long white fence of pickets. And if I'm with you, that's magic too. It's a twilight rhapsody. Take that gleam from the eyes, from the moon just as he's rising, and the blush of the clouds as the sunset they're disguising. Take the song of the lark and the distant hound dog bark. And if I'm with you, it's a dream come true. It's a twilight rhapsody. Roses bloom, there's lots of room across a dew-kissed dawn. Mother's lullaby, a baby's cry, a sure sign day has gone. Take the whistle in the lane, it's a neighbor homeward wending, and a song from the hill floating through the mists of blending. Take the robin as he's nodding, and the cattle homeward plodding. And if I'm with you, this must be heaven too. It's a twilight rhapsody.
Well, I'm an old man, but how well I remember. When I was as young as the dawn. And a pretty young maid, barely out of her teens, sang me this beautiful song. Drifted by like the leaves in great number. Once more I'm alone, for she's gone. But here in the twilight of life, she's still with me. My maid and her beautiful song.
Say again that you love me, and
fair maids, you knights in bright armor. If you'd make your life's road sweetly long, have faith in each other, and your love will be blessed. Like my maid and her beautiful song.
You honest to goodness knew Willie Black, Grandpa? He was the greatest.
Well, it's all as one better. He was lucky. Learned his lesson good. And early. Seems like he was going out to hunt down Johnny Ringo and shoot it out with him. But the night before, he and some of the other cowpunchers were sitting around a campfire. Wind was a-moaning, coyotes a-howling. He says one of the boys sang a ballad all about gunfighters. And after listening to the song, well, Willie got to thinking. Allowed he'd like to die in bed with his boots off. He didn't want no lilies growing high for him. Boots and Stetsons and 6 guns and the lilies grow high. They grow for a man with a gun-slinging hand. Before his time must die. They grow in the trail he has traveled, a trail well spattered with lead. They weep o'er the graves of the many men. They weep for the men now dead. Rides along lonely, no friends, but only the lilies growing high. All men seem to fear him. No one will go near him. And he knows the reason why. His name and his fame spread before him like a carpet of death. He knows one day he'll be slow on the draw, and then for him, a lily will grow. A woman may love him, though she knows soon above him, the lily's growing high. Then like the lily, she'll bow down her head, bow down her poor head and cry. On some boot hill they will lay him, and a headboard will sway in the wind. The lily will nod and gently weep for another gunman's end. Boots and Stetsons and 6 guns, and the lilies grow high. Well, there now. I reckon that'll hold you for a spell.
Gee, I'd like to grow up like you, Grandpa.
Well, I finally won you over, huh?
You certainly won us over, Mr. Brennan.
I hope I have a wonderful life like yours to look back on someday.
I think we all do, Amos. Sort of makes a man think, doesn't it? Take me, for instance. There's so many things I'd do differently if I had them to do over again.
Well, you ain't. But you know, It ain't too late to start learning some of the tricks of life right now, even for a grown man. It ain't no use wasting time with a lot of hindsight. Tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Them's the most important. Why, with everything I've had said and done, heartaches, joys, sorrow, happiness, I wouldn't go back and change one bit, grain, or drop of it. It's like the first mate said, you gotta have it here in your heart. And like I said in the beginning, that's how come I'm sitting in this chair here, by my fireside, with all my close friends and kinfolk around me. I love everything. And do you know why? Because when I get up tomorrow morning, I'm still gonna have you right here in my heart. And when I look out across them broad valleys and high mountains, I'll remember and know everything I've done and been has added up to this. Peacefulness. Because you see, I got peace. Peace within.
Out where the sidewalks are no more, where bright lights have never been, there is a mountain and valley, there is peace within. Out where the shepherd tends his flock, where a cowboy leans into the wind, there is a mountain and valley, there is peace within. Lord, you let the cities be made, and I guess there's good there too. But for a man who loves the land, let me be